Stop the cuts and stop the closures. Private companies trying to own us. Globalist profits, taxpayer exposure. The figures kept under wraps like a banker's bonus. Stop the cuts, because they're completely unfair. There's no need for cuts to welfare. Why not abolish Trident next year and concentrate on the families living in fear, struggling to pay the rent this month, feed yourself or your kids a real choice this month, pay bedroom tax or put clothes on your back this month? Why don't Starbucks start paying tax this month? Then there'd be no need for cuts to the public sector down every concrete street. The winds of change affect you, so stop the cuts and stop privatising, bringing privatising with their private lies in, profiteering in the face of our demising. Stop the cuts to the NHS. This dissection's become a bloody mess. Sold to the lowest bid, the whole system will regress. Run for profit, can't you see it's cause and effect? The balance sheet dictates what treatment you should get. If this disconnect is left unchecked, there'll be disaffect. Private healthcare for the select and willful neglect for the wrecked. Cameron can't question cuts like a speech defect, avoids the subject, deflect shots for those he protects, those you can't unelect, who treat us as suspect. It's time for mass defect. We've got to interject. This can't be corrected by those we elected. When you inspect the lists of their private interests that interconnect with the companies buying the NHS, it's time to protect in the face of the privatisation project. From the education system to the bedroom tax, there's a storm on your doorstep, it's time to react before you're drowning in the waters of the collapse. Fodder for the fat cats like rats clinging to the sinking mast of an imperialist battle axe that's crashed under privatisation and the burdens of its past. We need change that will last, we need to move fast from this system puppeteered by a corporate class. A system built to profit from misery. Private prisons built for private profits. Then they pay no taxes cause they're friends with the men in office. And at the end of the day, they all share in the profits. That's the logic of this system built on greed, Afghan poppy seed and 100% mortgage deeds. So stop the cuts. The people of this country don't owe this debt, and the private profits are earned on the backs of their sweat. We need to take back our country from criminal interests and let the corrupt banks go bust because they started this mess.